Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be doing jumbo travel braids, and jumbo travel braids just mean having feeding braids in front and box braids behind. So I always start by sectioning my hair into two. The front part is where you have the feeding, and then the back is where I do the box braid. So I'm just gonna start up with the box braid. First I just take my hair, divide into two, and you see the way I play around with my finger to get ready to grip her hair. And then when I go into braiding, I want to make sure each section of the extension has her hair in it. And for travel braids, because you don't do much in terms of styling, what I do is I just braid, making sure the hair falls behind, because she's not really going to be doing much with it. So that's why you see me braid like this. But I do have a video with the different methods on how you can start up braids, and what this method actually just gives it a firm grip, but it doesn't let you style the hair immediately. Like, it's gonna hurt a little if you want to style it up immediately. It doesn't pain wire braid, but if she has to style it, because it's firmly placed on her scalp, it might hurt her. But because she's not going to be styling it or doing much with it, that's why I'm braiding like this, and then I just let it go behind. But I have a video on box braid, which I'll be putting up, and how you can hide your hair. If you're doing a color braid, how you can hide your hair in the braids. I'll be putting up that video next, so watch out for that. So at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and do her box braid. Just braiding her hair behind, and like the braids are a little bit big because they're jumbo, like I said. So just braid that, and then at this point, once I'm done with this, I'll just go straight into the feedings. These are just to show the box braid. Now with the feedings, I'm doing a zigzag method, and that's why you see the patterns like this. So you just want to part your hair in a zigzag way. Make sure the lines are like really neat. That way you can have the clear view and make your braids look neat as well. So I always start up with a like really small amount of hair, because I want to have the braids last longer. I don't just start up with her own hair. I add a little amount of it, and then I start braiding. I go in a couple of times before I start adding hair. So making sure I'm not taking too much hair in. Just braid, and then I start adding hair. So I use one of my fingers to secure the hair. Just hold it while I braid, and then I add that in. Put in more hair. Now what I do is I make sure I increase the size of the extension that I'm adding in. I always do like two of the same size, and then I step it up a little. Do two the same size, step it up a little, then keep adding. So that's what I'm doing. So when I'm adding her own hair in, like while gripping her hair into the braids, I want to make sure I just pull the section looking at the line. So you want to make sure you don't pull in so much braids from behind. You want where your finger is, that's where you pull the hair in. I don't know if that makes sense, but I guess you guys understand what I'm saying. So because if you pull the hair from behind and bring it in front, you might lose the line. Like that zigzag view will not be there. So you just want to make sure you're going in a simultaneous way. So you're pulling the hair just at exactly the same side point where you have the braids. That's when you feed it in. So you just pull her hair and feed it in. So they're supposed to be jumbo dolls. That's why you see this big. Just go ahead and braid that down, and then I'll show you again with the next braid, so you see what I'm talking about. So on to the next braid. The pattern, remember you want to do a zigzag pattern, and you want that line really neat. So you see that zigzag is already visible. I'll just show you how I part the hair. So in cases like this, you want to do a deep part. That way you have your zigzag should be like really visible. So you want to do it more deep and not just shallow. So you have more lines in between your part. So there we go. And then I just use German shine to make the hair lay down and the pads even more visible. So this is what the pattern looks like. Like that. And then I'll go ahead and start braiding. Remember, you want to keep it really neat. Really neat. So we start with a small amount of hair just to give it a more secure look from the beginning, and then braid a couple of times before you start adding hair. So now I'll just add, push that to the side, feed in here, bring that in, add more, feed that in, push that to the side, bring in more hair. So you see the way I just take hair from where exactly where the braid is, where the level at which I am with my braid, that's where I pull hair into the braid, and then I just keep braiding. Oh, sorry, I seem to have moved my camera around way too. The wrong direction, but that's fine. At least you guys have the whole idea on how to do the feedin braid. I'm just gonna do another tutorial where I'll concentrate more on feedin braid so you can see exactly what I'm talking about and have a better understanding on how to do feedin braids. So at this point, I'm just going to go to the end. When I'm done, what I do is I just put in some mousse, spray some spray to wrap it up, and then use my blow dryer. Make sure her edges slayed down, and then once I finish blow drying it, and that will be it. That's the look. So I just use my oil sheen and spray the hair, and we have a finished look. So this is what it looks like at the end of the day. So thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe and have a blessed day.